Hey guys, if you're one of those people that spends all of your waking hours on Zillow or Homes.com or Realtor.com, this video is especially for you. So first we're going to talk about the reasons that I do like these platforms, and then we're going to finish up with the reasons why I don't like these platforms and why I overall don't recommend them. So the first thing that I do like about them is that I feel like it allows you to familiarize yourself with an area. So let's say you're moving from out of state or moving to a city that you're unfamiliar with. Using those third-party apps gives you a great idea of how far you can expect your dollar to stretch. Um, you know, but beyond that, when it's time to go from being a window shopper to being an actual home buyer, I say ditch the apps. And the reason for that is a lot of the information on there is outdated. So when a listing goes live on the MLS, there's a lag between the time that it goes live on the MLS and the time that these third-party apps will pick it up. So you might have a listing go live today, but it may not show up on one of these apps until 2 days from now. And a lot can change in 2 days. Especially here in Hampton Roads where the market's still relatively hot. Homes go under contract pretty quick sometimes. So by the time you see it 2 days from now, it may already be gone. That's a super disappointing feeling to, text your agent and say, hey, I want to go see this house. I love it. And then they text you back and go, hey, I'm sorry, it's already under contract. The second thing is some of the pricing can be wildly inaccurate. And I think we all kind of know that. They use a different each site has a different algorithm that's unique to them. And so some of that pricing can be wildly wrong. So you might have a house that sold 3 months ago that had a $50,000 kitchen renovation, for instance, whereas another house that you're looking at may not have had that renovation. So the house that you're looking at without the renovation, the price may be inflated on these third-party apps. Whereas somebody like a local expert, a local realtor would know that information. The next thing is they're kind of missing context. So, you can't really get a feel for a neighborhood by looking at it online. I mean, and Google Street View is really good. I mean, it can help you weed out some areas of town that you'd rather not live in. But, when you drive into a neighborhood and you see people out riding their bikes, maybe they're walking their dogs, the kids are playing in the yards, that sort of thing. Those are things that kind of give you a feel for the area. Like, do people feel safe in their neighborhood? Are you driving through and seeing red flags of any particular neighborhood? So the third-party apps, they don't really give you that sort of context. And the last thing I'll say is they don't offer you any professional guidance. So me as a realtor, I know the offers that I get, that I see coming in on my listings. I know the offers that I write on other people's listings. But then I also have friends that are in the lending industry, and I can call them and say, hey, what kind of offers are you seeing on houses in this particular neighborhood or in this particular city? Like, what are you seeing there? And then I can get context from them. I can get advice from them on how we can structure an offer for my clients. So so those are all the reasons that I don't like them. So what should you do instead of looking at the third-party apps? Well, obviously, you probably expect me to say this. Use a local realtor to help you out. So have them set you up a search using the MLS, the local MLS in Hampton Roads. It's REIN, REIN, and they can set you up that search that's customized for exactly what you're looking at. And then talk to them about, what your financial situation is like, so you can kind of come up with a strategy on how to put your best foot forward when it comes time to make that offer. And the last thing I'll say, don't fall in love with a house that you see online, because it might get snatched up. It might have already been snatched up before you ever see it. So that's my advice for you that are window shopping on the third-party sites. Stop window shopping. Come talk to me. I'd love to help you find your first home.